Hello, Dodgers fans. Welcome to the Dodgers Insider, your go-to home for all things Los Angeles Dodgers. From late-night trade buzz to locker room whispers and injury updates that shake the fan base, we bring it all to you before anyone else. And today's episode? Let's just say it's one you don't want to miss. From a bombshell television series surrounding Shohei Ohtani's gambling scandal, to Mookie Betts breaking down the grueling fight to stay on top in a cutthroat NL West, to a brutally honest admission from Snell about his health setback. We've got three major updates that paint a revealing picture of where the Dodgers stand right now, both on and off the field. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into the stories behind the headlines, peeling back the curtain on the drama, resilience, and reality of being the biggest franchise in baseball. Let's kick things off with what might become the most controversial Dodgers-related TV series in history. Update 1. Shohei Ohtani's gambling scandal is officially headed to the small screen. That's right. The shocking events surrounding Ohtani and his former interpreter, Ippei Mizuhara, will be dramatized in a television series currently in development. And according to Lionsgate TV chairman Kevin Beggs, the project has officially been sold. While he didn't reveal which network or streaming service picked it up, negotiations are still ongoing. The excitement behind the scenes is palpable, and it's not hard to see why. Beggs described the project as having bananas momentum, largely because of Ohtani's global star power. With millions watching his every move, and the 2024 scandal still fresh in fans' minds, the show promises to dive into the high-stakes world of international fame, betrayal, and illegal gambling in the sport's most sacred institution. You'll recall, the story broke last year like a lightning bolt across baseball. Ohtani, one of the most celebrated and marketable players on earth, suddenly found himself engulfed in controversy when it was revealed that Mizuhara had stolen money from Ohtani to pay off massive gambling debts. Ohtani promptly fired Mizuhara, denying any personal involvement in the betting, and MLB opened an investigation that shook the league. What makes this series even more compelling is that the creators aren't just aiming for sensationalism. According to Beggs, they've done a ton of research and are determined to depict the events with as much accuracy as possible. But in true Hollywood fashion, there's more to this story than meets the eye. Beggs admitted that most fans still don't know the full story, and that there are different opinions about the truth, a comment that hints at multiple perspectives and possibly conflicting accounts being portrayed on screen. And that's where things get really interesting, because while MLB cleared Ohtani of wrongdoing, public curiosity around the incident has never truly died down. Now, with the show officially greenlit and production preparing to begin, it could bring renewed scrutiny and speculation. Even as Ohtani continues his redemption arc on the field, helping lead the Dodgers after a 2024 World Series victory, the shadow of that scandal is far from forgotten. Will this series humanize Ohtani even more? Or will it reignite controversy just when he's getting back to MVP form? Either way, fans will be watching and waiting for what promises to be one of the most talked about baseball dramas in years. Let's turn now to Update 2, and this one brings us back to the field, where the Dodgers are in the middle of an all-out war in the National League West. Despite entering the season as the clear favorites, fresh off a World Series title and bolstered by off-season additions like Snell and Roki Sasaki, Mookie Betts is keeping it real about the grind they're facing. In a candid interview with Ken Rosenthal, Betts broke down just how competitive and brutal the NL West really is, and he didn't sugarcoat it. "I don't think I really had a vision of seeing it play out," Betts said when asked about the Dodgers' chances to run away with the division. "Everybody out here is trying to win. It's hard. Playing the game is hard." And he's absolutely right. Through the first 51 games, the Dodgers have had to fight tooth and nail to hold their lead. The San Francisco Giants are just 2.5 games back, the San Diego Padres are hanging around at 3.5 games back, and even the Arizona Diamondbacks are staying afloat at the 500 mark. This is not the cakewalk many thought it would be, and Betts knows it. Just because you have a good roster doesn't mean anything, he continued. There's a lot of variables that go into it. This division is tough, man. It'll be a dogfight. These aren't just veteran words of wisdom. They're the hard-earned truths of a superstar who knows the difference between media hype and on-field reality. And Betts wasn't done. He also pointed out one of the biggest challenges facing this team: staying healthy, especially when it comes to pitching. Everybody's throwing 100, he said. I'm not sure your arm is really meant to do that. That line hits home, especially considering the Dodgers' current injury situation, which brings us directly to our third and final update today. Update 3. Blake Snell has finally opened up about the real reason behind his latest injury, and what he revealed is both surprising and a little frustrating. When the Dodgers signed Snell to a 5-year, $182 million deal, they were betting on a high-reward arm that had shown flashes of dominance. But with those flashes came concerns. Snell has never been the most durable pitcher, and his health has always been a question mark. Now, we know just how close to the edge he was pushing things. Speaking on AM 570 LA Sports, Snell admitted that he knew something was off physically before opening day, and that he probably should have shut things down. I probably should have stopped throwing before opening day, he said, but I just wanted to pitch so bad. It's a raw and honest confession. Snell wanted to prove himself in Los Angeles, especially after missing time in 2023 due to delays in his free agency signing. The excitement of joining a championship-caliber roster and proving his worth was clearly eating at him. But here's the issue. Not only did Snell push through pain, but it also appears the team's training staff may have allowed him to. Whether that's due to miscommunication, pressure, or overconfidence is unclear, but the result is undeniable. Snell is now on the 60-day injured list with left shoulder inflammation, and he won't be back until June at the earliest. That's a tough pill to swallow for a team that's already scrambling to keep its pitching staff afloat. It raises real concerns about how injuries are being managed, especially in a high-expectation, high-pressure environment like Los Angeles. The good news? The Dodgers are still holding strong at 31-19 and atop the division. They're not in desperate need of Snell's return right now, and that gives them the flexibility to prioritize long-term health. But with so many pitchers already on the shelf and the grind of a full season ahead, Snell's health will be a storyline to watch closely, not just for the team's playoff hopes, but for the integrity of their big-ticket investments. So, where does this leave us? We've got a superstar TV series brewing that could shake up how fans view one of the most beloved athletes in the sport. We've got a brutally honest team leader reminding everyone that championships aren't won on paper. And we've got a $182 million ace admitting he ignored red flags to try to deliver for his new team. This isn't just your typical day in Dodgers Nation. It's a vivid snapshot of the high stakes, the human stories, and the razor-thin margins that define what it means to play and succeed in Los Angeles. Whether it's the drama of Ohtani's scandal-turned script, the leadership of Mookie Betts amidst a division dogfight, or the vulnerability of Blake Snell trying to live up to the hype, one thing's for certain: the Dodgers are never boring. And we'll be right here, bringing you every twist, turn, and behind-the-scenes insight, because this is what we do at the Dodgers Insider. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a beat. More updates, analysis, and exclusive breakdowns are coming your way all season long. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, right here on the Dodgers Insider.